Howdy, Mike McCoy here. Today I'm going to tell you a little tale about me being a pig farmer. We bought this place here in 1986. And prior to that, we'd lived 10 years in Asheville, in the city limits of Asheville. I bought a place close to my work so I wouldn't have so far to travel. So they called me in a lot. That was about 5 minutes from work. Well, when I changed professions, and we sold that place and we bought this place here. And we had the sawmill up and going. I think we put the sawmill in 87. It's probably in the fall of 87, or it's sometime in 87 or early 88. And this old boy I know, he come by and want some lumber. And he said, I've got some pigs. Said, I'd like to trade you a pig for some lumber. Now I thought for a minute, and I thought, well, yeah. I said, I ain't never raised a pig. Sounded like a good idea. So, next thing I knowed, I'd trade him out of this pig. Well, brought the thing home, didn't have nowhere to put it. The only building we had on this place other than where we was living was a dog house that I'd built, and I'd built a little old lot down there at where the barn is now. And I had electric fence charger, so we rigged up electric fence charger around that dog house and put the pig in the dog house in the backyard here. And the next day we went down there and put it in that lot. So we flew in, and just the next day or so, and we built a hog pen in a lot and stuff down there. So I was in the hog business. Well, it wasn't but a day or two after that, this old boy, another old boy I know'd called. He said, I'd like to trade you a hog for that sow you've got. Said that female said, I want to start raising hogs, and I need a female, and I've got a boy pig. It's been fixed. And said, I'll trade with you. He said, he's a little bigger than your sow, but said, I really need that sow. So, okay. I will just bring it on. Here he come. We traded, and there's a big old white hog. Good looking hog. We put him in down there. And he done all right, but you could tell he just wasn't real happy there by himself. Yeah, hogs is social animals. They don't like to be by themselves. Went down there one morning to feed him, and there he lay dead as a mackerel. So we gathered him up, and there's a place up there in Asheville, at the Ag Center. I took it out there, and they done an autopsy on him, and they said he had an ulcer. Mother said I worried him to death. I don't know. But anyway, there I was. I built a hog pen, had a lot, no hog. So I called that old boy back and I traded with him. I said, would you be interested in selling me that sow back? I said, that hog died. I bought off you. He said, yeah, I thought about it. And said, I would sell her, but said, the only way I'll sell her is her and her sister. I said, what do you want? And I bought them. I forget, it's more than probably what they was worth. But here we had now, started out of one pig, traded it for one pig, now I had 2 pigs. And I'd actually bought 3, but anyway. We put them in there, and God, I ain't never seen nothing eat the way them things would. There's a stale bread place out from my house here. We'd go out there and get bread from, and I'd buy hog feed. God only knows how much I had in them 2 hogs. Them things eat all the time. And when Mary Ruth, Mom and Daddy raised hogs, I never did know them bite a hog feed or anything. They just fed them slop and stuff. But evidently them young'uns might eat all the slop, for we didn't have much. But anyway, got up late in the fall, come hog killing time. Well, I told Mary Ruth, I said, Mother, I said, I've seen your daddy kill a hog and I've helped, but I said, as far as killing a hog, I ain't never. I said, reckon we can do it? She said, I don't know. I said, well, let's try. So we get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, go down there and fill up a 55-gallon barrel with water, build a farm under it, and the day before I'd build a platform to lay that hog on to scrape it and stuff. So when it got to cracking daylight pretty good, about 7, maybe 8, I guess it's 7, I take a little .22 rifle down there and a hunting knife. Put some feed out, and here comes out one of them old hogs, and spat! I shot that thing right between the eyes. When I shot that, nothing went back to the house. It didn't want no part of that. So I come out of that hunting knife and I started cutting that in its throat. For you got to cut their throat where they'll bleed. No blood. I thought, oh God, now what I'm going to do? And I kept cutting and cutting. It dawned on me I was cutting on the wrong side. So I started cutting on the other side. But this time I just about, the only thing that's holding that hog's head on there is its neck bone. But I got it to bleed and it bled out. And by that time I was slobbering like a mad dog. For I ain't really in the guts and blood and stuff like that. I just don't care for it. Cut the tendons in its back leg, and they call it a gambling stick. You put a stick in there and hook a chain to it. And if you've got a chain fall or a boom pole on your tractor, you just pick it up. And I had my tractor down there and a boom pole, and I picked the thing up, carried it up there and laid it down on that thing we'd made to lay it on. And it's me, mother, and my boy Chad. My daughter Shannon, she had more sense than the mess of that stuff. But anyway, they started scraping. Mary Ruth looked at me and she said, "Ain't you gonna help scrape this hog?" I said, "I don't scrape hogs." Boy, she flew mad. She said, "Well, I'll tell you one thing. With that oven down there, I don't care if you turn it loose. I don't care what you do. But we ain't killing another hog." So her and Chad scraped the thing. It come time to get it. So I picked it back up. And I know, not a whole lot, but I know pretty much what I was doing. Not really, but you know. And its butt, you tie a string around that. And I done all that stuff. And we started down through there. I was a slicing, you know. Well, I touched one of its guts. Lord, I ain't never smelled such a scent in all my life. I mean, oh God, that is bad. I looked over there and poor Chad was laying down. He said, "God, I'm sick." He's about 10 years old. And that's it. I'm sick. Well, finally got that straightened out and got it gutted. Then we started cutting it up. And it took us till about 2 o'clock that day. And in the meantime, we'd built a smokehouse. So we had the smokehouse ready, and I'd bought a bunch of salt. And we got it all salted away. And for supper that night, we fixed tenderloin and biscuits and gravy, and that tenderloin is good. Well, went down there the next day or something, and that other hog was in heat. You can't kill a hog in heat. The meat ain't no good. So I said, "Well, we'll have to wait 30 days. Mary said, "I ain't killing another hog." I said, "Didn't you understand me?" I thought she was just joking, but evidently she was serious. Well, I know this old boy across the hill that done stuff like that. And from all accounts, he's pretty good at it. So I went to him, and I said, "I've got a hog that needs killed." I said, "Would you kill it?" He said, "Yeah, I'll kill it for you." And I said, "Well, it's in heat." He said, "Well, they stay in heat like 30 days. He said, "You'll have to wait at least 30 days. I said, "Well, I'll call you." So on the end of 30 days, I called him. And I said, "What do you need for me to do?" He said, "I need for you to have water hot and a place fixed to scrape it." Got her done. So that morning we heated water, and I still had that thing I'd built down there. Well, here he come about daylight. He had a .22 rifle. I swear you couldn't lay your finger on it anywhere if they wasn't a skin spot on it. And one of the wickedest looking butcher knives I ever seen in my life. He said, "Where's that hog at?" And I took him down there at the hog pen. He put that knife in his mouth like one of these pirates. Reached over and grabbed that hog by the ear. shot it between the eyes. It fell down. And before it got fell down good, he had that thing's throat cut. And its leg split for the gambling stick. And he said, pick her up and take her up. So I took that thing up there and laid it down on that pallet that we'd made. And he come out with a machete, it looked to me like. And he started scraping his hair going in every direction. And it wasn't 15 minutes till he had that hog scraped. I raised it up there, he cut the guts out of it, rolled them out in the tub, asked me if I wanted its liver or something else. Liver, I know. And I said, no. He said, well, I'll take that liver. I said, I like liver. So he got the liver out of it. And he had looked like a big hacksaw, but it was a meat saw. And I bet you that thing's 3 foot long. And he started right at the center of that hog's butt, and he went right down it through the middle and right out the tip of its nose, and it was in 2 pieces, just swinging there. He backed his truck down there and said, we'll lay that in the back of the truck. I laid that hog in 2 pieces in the back of his truck. Away he went. And it couldn't have been over 8 o'clock. I ain't never seen a man work that fast. He said, I'll call you. About 5 o'clock that evening, the phone rung. There's him. He said, well, said your hog's ready to come pick up. Said I cut it up, wrapped it in freezer paper and chilled it. And we went over there, and I mean, he had done an excellent job on that thing. And my mother-in-law wanted half of it, and we sold her half of it. And come time to pay it, I'm thinking, God, he's going to want a fortune for this. I mean, that man's done a lot of work. I said, how much do you? He said, $20. Mary Ruth looked at me and said, I'd kill you. So I wouldn't have worked that hard for 100. But that's my story. Being a hog farmer, and we ain't got more hogs. Mother said we couldn't have more hogs. And we just ain't blood and guts kind of people. And, well, you could have took what we spent on feed and bought all the hog meat you'd ever want to eat that year, you know. So we had ended our career as pig farmers. But now it was an experience, I'll tell you that. Talk at you later.